Our friends at the National Park Service have a campfire program we cannot wait to tell you all about. Kina Lewis is one such park ranger, and she joins me now in studio. Kina, happy day. Happy New Year.
Happy day. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
This is a fantastic program because it's actually teaching young people about traditional Guam practices, Guam stories, and everything like that, using the stories that our ancestors, as I understand it, passed down to us, but also with the natural beauty of the island.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, our mission and the things that we do in our culture, they kind of like really blend well together. Just with our legends, there's so many lessons that we can learn from what our ancestors have passed down to us. And with our mission at our park, those lessons kind of intertwine. And so it makes it a nice way to bring out our mission of conserving our natural resources and our history, and then using the tools, our cultural tools, like oral stories, to bring it to the public.
And would you agree that that's what makes your position as a park ranger on Guam very unique? Because you have to be very, very well read in what our legends are. Like there's Serena, there's the one when like the carabao and the cow swapped skins when they went, swimming, and then they came back, and then you also have to know about the flora and fauna of the parks and what's so distinct about it. That's a lot of information to process.
It's a lot of information, but I think because if you're passionate about where you live and your culture, I think it's very easy to just put that into my work, and I'm very fortunate that my work allows me to do that, to kind of blend my passions together.
Now, when people like you and I, because we're roughly the same age, when we were growing up, we knew these legends like the back of our hand. They were passed to us, if not by our aunties and our grandmas and everything like that. We learned it in school.
Yes.
Are you finding that young people these days have as much knowledge about the legends, or do you kind of take that as your responsibility to say we want them to know? Yeah,
I think that there's a really good period going on right now where it's being really enforced in our schools, and it's kind of like a renaissance of our Chamorro culture. I love seeing that. I think that there's a lot of ways that people are able to pass our culture through. I think that the schools are doing a pretty good job, and we just want to help them along as well with our programs at the park to keep our history alive, keep our culture alive.
And this isn't just for Chamorro kids or Guam kids and everything. Like if military families move in here and everything, we want them to know all about their new home. Definitely.
It would be a good way for them to learn about our culture, learn about our people and the things that we value.
And if you've lived here for at least one weekend, you're Guamanian too. So, that's part of their environment too. Okay, so where and when, I guess, are the most obvious questions.
So Assen Beach, Saturday, January 13th at 6:30. We're going to have a nice little fire pit out there, a nice campfire, create a really nice ambience to tell this legend. We have a couple of legends that we'll probably tell. Hopefully we'll have someone in our community do a little chant in Chamorro to just kind of kick things off. So we'll see how that works out. And I think it'll be a really nice program for people who are new to the island, but also for residents who want to see how these stories that we have in our legends that we have can really bring us back to today and see how relevant it is today.
Okay, now, and although this is for like young kids too, I know there's a couple people, I can already see it, they're going to message me on Facebook and they're going to say, I really want to go, but I want to know, are these going to be like scary stories? I'm a little bit squeamish. It's not going to be like, okay, well, Mrs. Voorhees was off on the side, and these two camp counselors went off to go, have fun, and their son Jason, wound up in the lake and everything like that. These aren't scary stories.
No, these aren't scary stories. It's funny because I actually got an email about that. No, these are stories that talk about community unity. It's going to highlight some of our natural resources that we have in the park and things that we can do to protect those natural resources.
Okay, so what should people bring? Because like obviously this is very family friendly, but is it just for kids only, or should people bring things for the fire? Can they make s'mores?
Well, we're kind of the fire is just there for ambience, just to kind of create a warm atmosphere. We're not going to really have anything for s'mores or things like that.
Okay.
But just bring your own blanket, maybe bring something to drink, something to snack on, and it should be a lot of fun.
Okay, and of course everybody's wondering right now, is there a dollar figure attached to this? Do
No.
I have to go to the ATM before I check you guys out?
No, it's totally free. All of our programs are free.
Okay, and if people would like more information, can they check you guys out like on Facebook or your website?
Definitely, our website, Facebook. We're also on Instagram as well too. So
one thing that you have always emphasized every time you come on the show is this is such a heady responsibility for you to pass on this knowledge, but it's never like work. You truly enjoy what you do for the community.
I totally enjoy what I do for the community.
And we really enjoyed you talking about it, and we can't wait to help you guys out, passing along those legends to young people. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
All right, we'll see you next time.
All right,
and we will see you on the flip side of this commercial break.